Well,
Look at there. We're
this ain't
live.
Thursday.
No, it's Saturday evening. Speaking of which, NWA pay per view will be should have been kicked off about 11 minutes ago. I will try to keep everyone up to date on that on Twitter and other sites as well. So, what have you been up to since we didn't work this week?
Let's see here.
Work the real job.
Yeah, did that. Had a couple, appointments the other day, and which was odd, not doing no recording.
Oh no, man, I felt weird.
Other than that, man, I turned on the last ride because I felt like that's been going on all day.
Right. Yeah, geez, man, we didn't get back. It was 7, almost 8 o'clock Thursday night when we finally got back, and so I'm kind of glad I didn't plan to record that. That's part of why I changed it, because when you're traveling with your wife and your mother-in-law, shit, what you laughing about? Good God. Shit changes, you know what I mean? And it just you never know what's going to happen. And,
Right.
And we had several stops. We stopped off at Lambert's there in Foley and ate. We stopped off at some flea markets and did some different things. And then yesterday, I thought that vacation was pretty much over. We were going to be staying home, but we had to run do some stuff. And then today we ended up in the city, in the French Quarter area. And my poor mother-in-law got to see a side of New Orleans that she's not very familiar with.
Right.
We were talking before we came on there. It's Pride Month, and
right.
Here in New Orleans, and that's what I love about the city is here in New Orleans, we don't hide the crazy. We celebrate that shit, okay? And we look for a reason to fucking party. So when you got grown men and women butt ass naked riding hoverboards and bicycles and shit down the street with the police escorting them in a parade, my poor mother-in-law had to grab a phone, run out in the middle of the street trying to record this shit, and just it was hilarious. And she hadn't stopped talking about it since we left the fucking parade that we inadvertently got caught in. It was not planned to get caught in the parade. We were down there doing some shopping. She was looking for some stuff, getting gifts for everybody back home. Speaking of gifts, she's bringing you your stuff. That way I don't have to ship it and you can get it quicker.
10-4.
I'm going to hook y'all up. I'm gonna give her your number and
have her message me first so I'll answer it.
Okay, I will. I'll give her your number tonight and make sure she messages you. And but she's going to bring you your stuff that you can show off. But inadvertently got caught in a parade, and that took a little bit because we had to drag her away from it because she says she was disgusted, but I feel like she was so fucking entertained because she recorded it. She ain't stopped talking about it. She called everybody at home and was telling everybody about it. So, that took 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it'd take me 10 minutes to do anything if I saw titties.
It don't take me 10 minutes. What you talking about? Get it done. No, man, it was funny. We had a good trip.
So, did you see your boy? Did you watch the video?
Which one?
Where your boy got in the ring?
Which one? Who? What happened? What up? Oh, yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, I see it.
I did. I seen it. You got talked to. You didn't fight nobody.
No.
You pussed out, man. They's talking shit instead of getting in there and slap.
Look, this is what I get told, okay? So, we're wanting to show appreciation to you today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay.
Was it because it's Pride Month? I'm sorry. I had to ask, brother. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
So he's like, we want to thank you, for, show our appreciation for everything you do for us and stuff like that. I said, okay. He said, when Then he's going to he's going to call for the coach. All you need to do is just sit back into the corner. That's where my new profile picture's been taken.
Yeah.
Took Ashton. She did pictures.
There you go.
And next thing I know, here comes the bad guys. I kind of started noticing something. I'm like, wait, you're just wasting time. Who's coming out?
Right.
Well, apparently the music wasn't working or something. And it was weird because they went from music, okay, they do a prayer every show before, then
Right.
they do the national anthem, which uses music, and then they start the show. They're playing music the whole time. The woman does the prayer. All of a sudden, music doesn't work again.
Mhm.
So they work on it and everything, and he gets in the ring. He pulls me into the ring. There's a few people there, of course, I know some of them from, the Mariana shows and stuff like that. Well, there was just one guy that I saw from the Greenbrier show. And he really liked the U.S. title
Right.
that you had given me. So I took some pictures for him, and he's sitting on the front row. Well, Buck Skinner, they're the front line.
Yeah.
And they're coming out, Buck Skinner, Buster Kennedy, and Maniac Mike. And they come out there, and Buster gets in my face and starts telling me, he said, nobody wants to hear about your stupid podcast or your recordings.
But yet they do.
And I'm like, all right. And he goes, how about you two jabronis fight us? So I took it, I looked, I said, this shit can go down. And I thought, and while my niece is upstairs on the thing taking pictures down at us, and she's like, oh God, please say no, please say no, please say no. I'm like, this shit can happen now.
Right.
And
don't step to me because I'll step back.
so I was like, okay, and this old man from Greenbrier, he turned around, he looked at him, he goes, well, I think Carl could whoop y'all's.
You froze. You think Carl what?
That Carl could whoop all three of your asses by himself. I'm like, oh shit.
Man, quit talking shit for me. You're gonna get my ass whooped.
So that's what happened.
I watched it. It was a good video. I was impressed. Me and you have off camera talked about a few things that may or may not come to fruition at some point. Hopefully they will. Doing some shit, and that would be fucking fantastic. It's for us, it's one of those things where we just have to shoot for the stars and hope for the best, and just pray we don't fuck ourselves up worse than we already are.
Well, let me tell you something, man. It was, my God, I don't remember the ropes being hard at all like that. And I just turned around, I was like, I don't know. And I'll just let the cat out of the bag here, but I've been kind of thinking about, once I heal up, try to get back in the ring. But God dang, that shit fucking hurts.
What kind of ropes do they have, might I ask? Are they cable ropes or are they
they're
rope
cable.
Okay, that's
cable.
why they hurt so bad. The cable ropes really do hurt. I prefer the rope ropes.
Well, I've always enjoyed the cat. I don't know if I have wrestled. If I have, I wasn't very comfortable in the ring because, and there may be a couple times where I wrestled on rope because I won't run the ropes then.
Right.
I'm just not comfortable.
Right. I know that ring they had in Batesville had ropes. I liked them.
Oh, the one where we wrestled at?
Yeah, and we got kicked out. Don't fucking come back.
Well, shit happens.
I showed up running for everybody.
I mean, it ain't the first time been fired from a company.
Amen. Won't be the last, I'm sure. Speaking of companies, let me give a shout out. Pro Wrestling 225 also has a show going on tonight. NWA. Shout out to Tyrus. We did a thing yesterday. He's from here. He was originally from the North Shore, Madisonville, and he was there at the Books a Million signing his book. I took the kids up to meet him, took the belt to get the belt signed, and purchased a book while I was there. That way I could read it. And
he
was real
kind of
nice.
he could have looked like that old. Oh shit! Who was that guy that had the funky doors?
Oh, Brodus Clay.
Yeah, Brodus Clay. He looked like Brodus Clay.
Somebody call my mama.
Yeah.
Somebody call my mama. Yeah, it looked like him. They may be twins. But he was pretty cool. He was real respectful. And a lot of people didn't realize that he was a pro wrestler. They were there to get his book because they seen him on that Fox. Guy's Fox. Yeah, the Fox thing. And, a lot of people didn't realize he was a pro wrestler. So they're not, they didn't really know much about him. They were just there to get the book signed and shit like that. And he really respected the fact that, we knew wrestling. He loved the fact that the belt was an old school belt. It had the CBS ABC plates on it. And that was the first thing he seen. He said, dude, that's so cool. He said, that's the original. He said, that's got the old school plates on it. He said, that's fucking awesome. He was excited about it. It made his day. Made our day for the kids to be happy to meet somebody and stuff. And stood there and talked to him for a few minutes. And him and his wife were both very friendly. They had one of their daughters with, or one of their children with them. But man, it was awesome. He's actually involved tonight in Always Ready. He's taking on Mims for the TV title, which he is actually the reigning TV champion right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I had him sign the belt.
Why didn't he sign it on the leather or something?
Because he didn't have a silver Sharpie, and he was stressing it. So I told him it was fine to sign the plate. He don't hurt it.
No.
But he was stressing that it wouldn't show up because he didn't have a silver Sharpie, and nobody had a silver Sharpie. So I was like, man, you can sign the plate. It ain't that big a deal. I was like, put your name on it, motherfucker. It's all good. So, what you got?
What? Keep freezing up.
I see that.
So, tomorrow, Memphis TV is recording.
Right.
And from APW, Nix will be there.
Okay.
She's going to be in the Gauntlet for Gold 2 for the women's title.
That's awesome. That's a good opportunity for her.
And then next Saturday, plan is to meet up with her and go to Black Rock and record a match for her. She's wrestling for Memphis at Black Rock against Diana Taylor.
There you go. Should be a good match. Yeah, we have you ever ate at a Dick's Last Resort restaurant?
No, but I sure have seen the video.
Man, it was a blast. And our waitress, let me tell you, she come over and she's like, look, she's like, we're gonna have fun with it. And mother-in-law was giving her shit from the get-go. I will say the food was fucking great, and I think it was the best service I've ever had. And I guess it's because they have fun with their job. Mm-hmm. Everybody there was in a really good mood. They laughed, they cut up, they took everything. You could say whatever you fucking wanted to them, and it just made it even better. Like the waitress, fuck this, fuck that. I told her, I said, it's her, it was her mom's birthday. I was like, hey, it's her birthday. She's like, I don't give a shit. I mean, it was good shit. Like it was a joke nonstop, like the whole fucking time. And we got ready to go, and I was like, hey, can we get the check? And she goes, fuck your check or something, and just fucking with me and stuff. And yeah, she's like, I'm fucking getting it. I'm trying. And just shit like that. It was hilarious. And man, and the food was really good. I mean, I got a burger, a bacon burger that was just fucking great. Like that, and they didn't fuck nothing up. I was impressed. They for them to be rude like that and all that, they were 10-4. You taking kids or leaving them? Okay, tell them to shut the fuck up and behave. Everybody on here knows I yell at my kids. They don't give a damn. But yeah, it was a fucking great experience. I mean, the kids loved it. They made hats for everybody. We got to make a hat for her. We put on hers, couldn't cut it as a stripper. And this bitch gonna come back out to us and show us that she's got a stripper pole in her house and that she can dance on a stripper pole.
Nice.
That's what we said. She brings us her phone and she says, it's funny y'all made my hat say that because looky here, I got a stripper pole in my house. And she shows us a video of her twirling around on her stripper pole. And we were laughing our asses off. And she was cool with being on YouTube, so she let me post the videos. Yeah, she was hilarious. We had a good time. We went go-kart racing. I did all kinds of shit. Got a little sunburn. I got some red on me.
You show your vanilla titties?
Yes, I showed them off a little bit. I didn't.
There you go.
I didn't go topless, but I've been wearing tank tops. My wife has got me. Put it this way: we were in New Orleans today. They're doing Pride Week. I know it's Pride Month, but they're doing like a Pride Week thing on Bourbon Street, where if you wear like rainbows and unicorns and shit, you can get into a lot of the bars and clubs for free. And we're walking around, and you know how I am. I'm fucking with my mother-in-law, just driving her nuts because people are wearing all kinds of shit and just making jokes. Oh, honey, give me a drink, and just being funny. And it's hot. I mean, it was like 90-something degrees before it started getting cloudy, and the rain started to move in. And I'm like, look, I'm fixing to buy a fucking tank top and put a tank top on. I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm about to let my pride hang all over this bitch. Like, it's hot.
It's hot outside.
It was miserable. And so I went in, I found me a tank top, and I put it on. And I've been wearing it since this morning when we were in New Orleans. And I'm skipping around and fucking with my mother-in-law. And it was hilarious. We bought her some booby beads that squeak and some beads with some dicks on it. And
where was the kids?
Oh, they were with us.
Oh.
We didn't let them see. We didn't let them go over to the parade. Yeah, they stood back and they didn't see the parade. But yeah, we don't ever, me and her went out last night without the kids. Now that was fun, but won't go into a lot of detail on that because if she actually watches this show, she'd kill me. But yeah, her mom watched the kids, and so we drove over and we walked Bourbon. This is the first time she'd ever been on Bourbon, so we walked Bourbon, let her get her drink, and just kind of chilled. It was fun to get out. I hadn't been out without the kids in so long that I forgot what it was like to, be able to go out.
Right.
It worked out. Her mom was here with them. They all went to bed, and I think we stayed out till damn near 4 a.m. We didn't get in bed till 5, and we were back up at like 10 o'clock this morning because her mama was banging on shit, cooking breakfast, and seen a bunch of signs on the way down for the Continental Championship Wrestling thing that I've been promoting. And of course, they were talking about River City Con. A lot of people were planning on going over to that. Didn't run into anybody that, hassled me about the show, thank God. I did have a lot of people, though, when I was talking to them, and asking them if they were okay with being on YouTube. Sure, yeah, and would go subscribe and find us and stuff, which was cool. So shout out to you guys that subscribed. Oh, shoot. Excuse me.
So, is there any way you could post a video that I sent you earlier with the 8-year-old?
I'm sure. I'll have to.
Was that not some of the funniest shit?
I will be honest with you. I didn't get to watch all of it because I was driving.
Okay, so I watch the Pat McAfee show every day.
Right.
And I'm chilling in a location that I'm not going to announce where I was at. And I turned around, and that came at, oh my God, that went through. Hilarious. I lost it. And people just started staring at me. And I'm like, I am glad I am wearing earphones because there is no need for y'all to hear this.
Right? Yeah, I got to go back and rewatch part of it because I did not get to watch all of it. That's like we were up in the air on what we were doing tonight since we had so much going on. Her mom's getting ready to leave tomorrow. We were debating on going over to 225 Pro Wrestling in Plaquemine tonight and watching their Bases Loaded show, but we decided to hang here and just relax with her mom for a little bit. And I don't know. I think her mom maybe want to go back down to New Orleans since she's seen the parade. She's kind of gotten excited about it. And like I said, she ain't let it go. She's It was interesting. I mean, it is what it is, though. It's New Orleans. Nothing surprises me anymore.
I know we're behind because we didn't do a show Thursday, but
right.
I, for one, after they came out and said that Cody was not 100%, he had tore his pec off the bone.
Yep.
Did not think he would win that match.
I didn't think he should have been competing in the match, let alone win the fucking thing.
Well, this was the thing, and they've pretty much made it known. If it was a partial tear, he wouldn't have been wrestling.
Right.
Vince would have stopped that.
Right.
But since it was torn off the bone, and there was no way there could be any more damage done to it, they went ahead and did it.
Oh wow.
And because Cody wanted to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, if Cody hadn't wanted to do it, first of all, it wouldn't have happened. But it
was a match that he felt like he needed to do.
Right, and it makes sense that they went ahead and did it because, like you said, there was nothing else that could be done to it. It was already off the fucking bone. I mean, ain't really anything else you can do.
And, from the way things are being told, he was supposed to win that match, go into ladder, Money in the Bank, win that, and eventually cash it.
Right. And here's my take on it. So he's had surgery already. Brandy confirmed that.
Yes. And they're saying 9 months.
Yeah, anywhere from 6 to 9 months.
So that gives him just enough time
to be back for Mania.
Be back for Rumble.
Right. And win Rumble and take Mania. But are we going to still have Roman as a double champion by the end I mean, what are they doing? What are they doing? I mean, they're taking the brand split away. Everybody's working the different shows together now. They're taking the brand split away. So I mean, what are we doing? Are we fixing to go down to one belt, one set of tag belts, which would be smart? I mean, what do you think? I didn't watch AEW Wednesday night, but I heard Tony Khan debuted a fucking Mid-Atlantic title.
All Atlantic.
All Atlantic. Why? For what fucking purpose?
Oh no, I don't like it. Which I don't guess it's not for me to like, I guess. Right. Well, I don't know. I am one of their viewers. So, I mean, it may be for me to like or dislike. And it may be nobody gives a shit about my opinion either.
Well,
but I think it's stupid.
I do
too. You've got a TNT title. And at one time, that TNT title
meant something.
And the world title is not meaning anything.
No, and this shit with Punk getting hurt, and instead of him giving up the belt and then putting an interim belt.
That's Tony Khan doing some stupid shit like that, because if it was anybody else, it would be give the belt up.
Right.
And we'll figure it out.
I mean, he made it point blank clear he did not want CM Punk to give that belt up.
No.
And that's shitty on his part. I don't know why he worked so hard to get Punk to the championship, because in my opinion, and I may be wrong, but I think it would serve you better to build up somebody else. Fucking MJF would have been better to have been built up to have been your champion.
Right.
I mean, it just, I don't get a lot of the shit they're doing. It's like, I don't understand. And I love, I love the fact that they want to really get their women's division over. But I don't like the fact that you have the TBS title out there. I've never heard of a company having two women's belts. Why do we have a women's world champion and then a TBS champion? Why not a women's world champion and then a tag team for the women's division?
Well, I think they did the TBS title because they was going to TBS.
Right.
Because, they got that TNT title.
Right. And that's another thing that I don't like, is the fact that we have to put these, it's one thing, like if we do a television championship, I can get having side plates that say the cable channel or whatever, but I don't get why we have a belt that's got the whole fucking center plate saying, oh, TNT. I thought this was AEW show, not the TNT show.
No, but who's paying them?
Right. It's insane.
Yeah, that's probably why those titles get put on, those respective
people, right?
On the not the people, but they're done on those channels,
right? Yeah, it just I see.
It'd be like a TV. It's like a TV title. Why do you got a TV title if you ain't got no TV?
Right. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't understand why NWA has a TV title when they're pretty much on YouTube. I mean, now they're on Fight. They have a deal with Fight, but
it should be YouTube.
Right, it should be like a YouTube channel or some shit, or a Fight.
Or what they did in Memphis today. They crowned a internet champion.
There you go. That's what digital media champion. That's what Matt Cardona was in Impact. That made sense. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shit that goes on in AEW that kills me. And that's like, and I get Cody wanting to do the match because he just came back and he just got hurt and he didn't want to look weak. It was interesting that they used the sledgehammer to put him over. I found that interesting just because of all the shit that happened and because that was Triple H's thing. And he legit is a huge fan of Triple H. And that, Yeah, I just found that interesting. I was like, man, they let him, let him hit him with a sledgehammer, blah blah blah. They let him do this. Oh wow, he almost went for a pedigree. Impressive, the fact that
And then
they're
he finally did one.
right, and it was interesting to me, like how that worked out for him. And then they put him over, and I was like, oh fuck, that's not what I thought was going to happen. Like I thought for sure Seth was going to win, or somebody was going to interfere, or something. I didn't. I sure didn't. I sure did not see him winning that match. I didn't pick him. I didn't pick him for the winner of that match at all. I was, when they said he was hurt, I kind of didn't think he was going to compete. And then he did compete, and I was like, God dang, his arm looks awful. He's in a lot of fucking pain. He ain't going to do much. And then they went as long as they did. And then he wins the match, and I'm just like, oh, okay, wow. It happened. How'd you pull that off?
Exactly. I don't know. It don't make a lot of sense, but hey.
It is what it is. I mean, if it would have been me, I think I would have let him lost, knowing that he's going to be off for the next 6 to 9 months, and maybe had him come back with a return match. Him be pissed off that Seth put him out with an injury, and come back with a vengeance. Like Triple H when he tore his quad, he came back for the Rumble with a vengeance. That way, it gave him kind of purpose to come back more impressive and pissed off. In the long run, but I'm not in charge. I mean, I'm not the one making the booking calls. If I was, shit would be a lot different. I think it'd be more entertaining, especially in AEW, because they have so much talent on their roster that's just going to waste. But that's my opinion. And like you said, most people don't care about our opinions, but I think Tony Khan really needs to take a step back and look at what he's got and start listening to people's opinions. And I mean, really listening to people's opinions before he fucks himself up. Because if he doesn't, he's going to really put himself in a situation where he ends up broke, running out of daddy's money, and not having a not having a good shot at it.
Right.
But you never know. There's all kinds of shit that can go on, and you never know how they're going to fucking predict it. You never know how it's going to turn. You never know how it's going to hit with any of the writing and the storytelling that they do now. Which is insane, because with AEW, I thought for sure, that they wouldn't be as predictable, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And they are they're coming very predictable to me. You watch a pay-per-view, what was it? We just had All Out or whatever, or Double or Nothing, whatever it was. And I sat there watching it, and I was like, okay, this title didn't change hands. This title didn't change. Okay, so the main event, the title's changing hands. I knew right away that Punk was winning when the first belt didn't change hands.
I couldn't see them keeping the belt on Hangman.
Well, no, because they weren't doing shit with him, and that was stupid on their part. They made him not look like a legitimate champion.
He fought the fight. He got there. They built it up,
and then they dropped the ball.
And he had a couple of good matches, but his run as champion was blah. And Hangman's better than that. But he called out Okada Wednesday night.
I heard about that. Like I said, I didn't get to watch it, but I've seen a little bit of it. I know he called out Okada, and I knew they debuted the belt, and that was it. I know Will Ospreay showed up too. I remember that.
Yeah, he wrestled Friday night.
Okay.
Him and two other guys from New Japan.
Yeah.
Wrestled FTR and Trent.
Okay, so they're starting to push more toward the next pay per view, which is um,
Forbidden Door.
yeah, the Forbidden Door. But it just
But AEW's winning all those matches.
oh yeah, I bet they are.
Which it's an AEW pay per view.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like they should give credit where credit's due and let some of the Japanese guys go over too. But I think you're right. I think all the AEW guys will end up winning every match. And that's like,
I mean, that's what's going on right now.
and that's like what happened with when he bought Ring of Honor and he did the Supercard of Honor this year. He had all his AEW guys go in and win all the Ring of Honor stuff. If you didn't sign with AEW, you lost.
Yeah, if you're not under contract, he put it on the person he had contract.
And that was, in my opinion, I mean, yeah, it's good for business because you want to make sure you've got that person under contract, but it's also kind of shitty because it wasn't their fault that the company sold. It wasn't their fault that that you bought it. They didn't make that decision. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he thinks he got with Ring of Honor. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do with it. I mean, you're struggling to get all your product in 2 hours on Wednesday night and an hour on Friday night. What the fuck are you going to do with Ring of Honor? Because now you're trying to push Ring of Honor in the middle of all your AEW stuff, and you don't have enough time to even push your AEW stuff.
Yeah, I quit watching Elevation and Dark.
Yeah, because they're pushing so much shit onto that, and it just gets so fucking long because you can do whatever you want on YouTube with it, but it's not. Nobody's seeing it. I mean, yeah, people are watching it, but it's not like it matters because you're not getting the TV exposure that you need with it.
They're trying to push too much in a short time.
Right.
But I don't know. I think what's New Japan bring into this other than guys to work, to wrestle?
Are they going to stay long-term working together after this? Are they going to, is it going to make any of them more money? Because people here in America, I'm going to be honest with you, are not going to go grab tickets and fly over to Japan to see Japanese wrestling that often because it's too fucking expensive to get a flight over. Plus it takes so long and everything else. They're going to, they'll watch it on TV. They may buy it on Fight, whatever like that. But what's this doing for New Japan? What are they getting out of it? And what's Tony Khan really getting out of it other than getting to use somebody else's people, which I'm sure the dumbass is paying. I'm sure he's paying them.
Somebody's got to pay them.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure that there's a deal with New Japan where, hey, if you're using our guys, make sure you fucking pay them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it don't make no sense. You could have done a pay-per-view with your guys.
Right. If you were going to do it, you should have done like an invasion angle or something.
And it's not even going off like that.
No.
It's like people are going out there picking and choosing whoever the hell they want.
Yeah. That's not how it works. They should have set it up kind of like an invasion angle and then chose,
it's definitely not the way we want to see it.
No.
We want to see something cool. Let's jump somebody.
They really want to see, we want to see people go out there and actually do what needs to be done and have matches with people that have the same style as them and really put on a fucking show. I like Hangman. I like Okada, but I don't think Hangman Okada is going to be a good match. Their styles are too different.
There was a time Wednesday night, and I was like, boy, only if Kenny Omega would come out right about that.
Right.
When's he coming back?
Only God knows, because apparently he had surgery, so many surgeries, and he's still recovering. I don't know. They keep giving mixed information on him. But it just it fucking kills me that they. I mean, why not give us Moxley and Okada? Why not Danielson and Okada? Why not?
Danielson's hurt.
Well, yeah, but before he got hurt or after he gets better, whatever. Oh, look, there's a Tony Khan guy on here. Look at there. He said, hello. Ask how's everyone. We're doing great. We're talking shit about your show. Because that's what I do, motherfucker. How you doing?
Someone took you up on your offer and made a Tony Khan.
That's great. I love it. Somebody was Vince McMahon one day. I mean, whatever. I'll still talk shit. I don't give a damn. Maybe he should learn how to book shit. He said, oh boy. I mean, seriously though, if they're going to do it, they really need to open it up and let the door open, let that forbidden door open, and have the best possible fucking matches. Like I said, I love Hangman and I love Okada. They're both good wrestlers, but I don't think, because Okada can do a lot of high flying and he can do a lot of technical. Hangman is more of a brawler technical kind of guy. And I don't see it mixing well. Yeah, I may be wrong. They may go out there and have a fucking 6-star match if Dave Meltzer rates it that, but I don't.
You can't. It's not in the Tokyo Dome.
Well, true. You got to be in the Tokyo Dome. Sorry. Damn. I guess I need to go wrestle in the Tokyo Dome. Give me a 6-star match. How about that? But I mean, we could sit here and pick a lot of shit apart if we needed to. All right, look, Tony Khan, if this is really you, let me say something here. Paige and Okada, yeah, it may be a good match on paper, okay? But when you go out there, you got the buckshot lariat versus the Rainmaker elbow or whatever the clothesline shit he does. You've got Okada who's going to kick Hangman's ass and should kick Hangman's ass, but you're going to put Paige over on Okada and make Okada look weak because you don't know how to fucking book wrestling. Okay, so if this is really Tony Khan, I'm sorry. Maybe you should not be booking your own fucking shows. So sorry to offend you, Tony Khan, if it's really you. If it's not, good laugh, but I don't care. I'll still talk shit. I don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, if it's really him, invite him onto the show.
Yeah, like if you really want to come on, Tony Khan, if you want to come on here and talk, let me know and I'll send you the invite and you can come on and we can talk, brother. Come put your face right here. I'll put you up here with us and we can have it out, Tony. I'll let you know what I think.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And I kind of know some of the answers.
Okay.
So I know and this is going to be way off base.
Okay.
Okay, so growing up when you was a kid, who was your favorite wrestler?
Jeff Jarrett, Shawn Michaels, Steve Austin, Rock, Triple H.
As a young adult, who is your favorite?
I really like Shawn and Jeff. And then, of course, the Hardy Boys were really entertaining.
And this time of your life?
Right now?
Yeah. Who's that one that you like to watch?
I really don't have a favorite. That's I love MJF. I mean, I just love the fucking heel he gets. I mean, he is just...
He does. He gets some mega heat.
He just fucking says what he feels like he needs to say, and he does what he wants. And I like watching MJF. I mean, you know, I love William Regal. Don't get me wrong. William Regal is one of my top guys too. But they really don't do shit with William Regal because he's out there with, you know, being a manager for the Blackpool Combat Club But I mean, MJF would have to be my favorite right now because there's not really. And I love Cody. You know, I've stuck by Cody through everything he's been through. Don't get me wrong. And I love Dustin. I really do. But Dustin doesn't wrestle as much. And Cody, you know, is in WWE, and I have a hard time watching WWE shit. Now I'll watch it, but still, I mean, you know, Cody, MJF, those would have to be. But
What do you say?
I don't know how to take this shit seriously. Okay, so we got a 10 out of 10 comment talking about the Okada Page match. Then he says, I know how to book. Then he says, nah, I'm good because we invited him on the show. So it sounds like I'm dealing with a 2-year-old here who doesn't want to come on the show. And then he tells me I know how to book. Like I put some good matches on the first time I started my company, and ever since fans enjoyed my company, so I have a big fan base. Sounds like you need to go back to school and learn how to type out a fucking comment because you're probably obviously not Tony Khan. And if Tony Khan really types out comments like that, then we got a fucking problem, and it explains why he can't book pro wrestling.
Well, I mean, I'd kind of like to ask him a personal question anyway. I want his opinions on something.
Well, ask him a fucking question. See if Tony Khan will give you a fucking answer.
I want to know what. Okay, wrestling's down. It's down bad. You're getting about 2 million people watching wrestling now. What will it take to get it back the way it was back in late 90s, where you had about 10 million people watching the show on Monday nights?
We're waiting for an answer, Mr. Khan.
Because from what I understand, Raw and SmackDown are pulling about a little over 2, maybe. And every once in a while,
here's your answer. Oh, and this.
Okay, if you got a bigger fan base, then why are you drawing less than 1 million most times?
We're being harassed by a Tony Khan bot. This is great.
Has anybody, hold on, has AEW ever even, no, I don't even think they've outdone Raw or SmackDown. They ain't drawn 2 million yet, have they?
I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. Oh, Lord have mercy. What a day. I didn't know I was going to be fucking arguing with Tony Khan today. Because people are watching WWE than AEW. That's a good fucking excuse.
Well, yeah.
That explains it all, man.
That tells it all.
Oh, God damn.
There's definitely more people watching WWE than they are AEW.
Probably for good fucking reason, too. I mean, I love AEW, don't get me wrong, but...
I love AEW. I can sit through AEW more than I can sit through, Monday Night Raw and stuff.
You both.
Just 3 hours of wrestling. Ugh.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw has turned into a 3-hour marathon.
And the one thing that really gets me, why are we going to do a pay-per-view on Sunday and make it last 5 hours?
Because they're retarded.
If you're going to have a pay-per-view that's going to last 5 hours, please put it on Saturday.
Hey, Tony Khan, make sure you hit the fucking subscribe button while you're here, you son bitch.
Yeah, go over to wrestling.
On Deck with Titanic.
On Deck with Titanic.
Hit that fucking subscribe button.
And make sure you use code Divine20 to save on your madrabbit.com supplies.
Yeah. He says if they want to watch WWE, they can. I don't give a crap if they do or do not.
Well, that ain't Tony Khan.
Thank you, Pyro Ninja.
Thank you.
We are doing good, sir. Much love and respect to you, too. I was fixing to ask the question, but I done lost train of thought. I was going to ask how your day was going. I'm waiting on the storms to clear up where I am. Tony Khan, don't forget to hit that fucking subscribe button. And if you got any more questions, ask
And hit the bell for notifications.
Yeah. Titties. I don't know.
Chocolate titties.
Big chocolate titties.
We like them.
What the fuck were we watching when they were talking like that? Who was it? God. It was somebody's podcast.
I know it comes across Bruce Pritchard's.
Yeah, that's it. Glad your day's going good, Ninja. Thanks. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Tony Khan says in big capital letters, okay, I will. God.
I will
like
what?
Child. I don't know. I guess go subscribe. I wish he'd come on the fucking show so we could,
Yeah, I mean, if you're really Tony
face-to-face
Khan,
confrontation and actually.
I mean, it's not like you got anything
issue.
else going on. The Jacksonville Jaguars ain't playing worth the shit.
No, they suck ass too. But I mean, if he's
I think
really
they got
Tony
a pretty
Khan,
good. I think they got a pretty good draft pick this year, didn't they?
I don't know. I didn't watch.
I watched it. I just didn't know. I didn't even know half the fuck people that were in it.
I didn't either. I know Leonard Fournette was playing for him for a while, but I think he's with the Bucs now.
I seen y'all got the Honey Badger back.
Yeah.
Y'all should have a pretty good little team.
He says he has a dinner to go to with his family. Well, put your daddy on too. I'll ask him some questions.
We'll just hey, look, we'll just put him on there. Come on here for about 10, 15 minutes. Let's see it.
Man, you got to mow the grass. You ain't fucking Tony Khan. Tony Khan don't mow his own fucking grass. I ain't stupid.
Mow the grass.
Look at this shit.
Motherfucker, it's 8:00 here.
He says I have a dinner to go to with my family. I gotta mow the grass. I gotta go to a party. You probably like an 18-year-old kid that don't even know who the fuck Tony Khan is.
8:00 in Central Time Zone, and you live, and it's 9:00. If you're mowing grass at 9:00 at night, your neighbors are going to fucking hate you.
Right? Like, Jesus, mine get pissed at me when I'm out in the morning at 10 in the morning mowing the grass.
Oh my God.
We don't do nothing until after 11 around here.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love it. Fucking fake Tony Khan bot over here. God damn it. I'm gonna have to fucking get on the news station. I got Tony Khan bots following me around. Complain like he does about them WWE bots.
Tony bots. I got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself.
Tony Khan is going to lose a lot of money just buying all these championship belts alone. A fucking man. You know he's got a set of trios belts sitting in his office. I can't remember what other belts, but I do know that he has the trios belts. I don't know if
they just did the Owen Hart stuff too.
Yes, they did.
You see the size of them belts.
God, they were huge. Oh, look, Tony Khan said, I don't know if they get mad. I'll cut it. It's my own yard. Pyro Ninja wants to know, what do we think of the new AEW belt? I'll let you go first.
The All-Atlantic belt?
Yeah, that's the new belt, man. Come on. Keep up.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sick of this shit.
I am too.
They're making all the belts look the same.
Yeah. I don't think they need it. I mean, unless they're going to do away with the TNT Championship. That's my opinion on it.
Is that their version of the European title?
I mean, I don't.
They're using all the foreign people. I mean, I'm sorry if that's the wrong terminology, but Wednesday night you got Ethan Page from Canada and you got Miro from Bulgaria.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. They do have all the different people in the tournament from different regions. But now, I mean, I don't understand why they added another belt. Like, if you want to add the trios belt, I'm cool with that. I would be okay with them having trios belts because you got enough people out there to do a trio set if you want.
You got enough factions, trust me.
Right. But I don't understand why you would add in another fucking singles belt. It makes no sense. Oh, wait, Tony Khan commented again.
Okay.
I got a dozen of belts. A dozen of belts.
You are a non-talking motherfucker.
Anthony.
But thank you for AEW, though.
Here's his real name, Anthony Rafag Khan. Cool.
Anthony.
Yeah, something like that.
Anthony. Anthony.
That's what it says.
I thought it'd be Anthony, not Anthony.
Right. Pyro Ninja, that's a good question. Is it a guys only belt though? Because they do have girls from other places than USA. That's true. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to bring in a fucking a women's Mid Atlantic belt now? Pyro Ninjas or Carnage Rage. Sorry, actually, I actually like the All Atlantic Championship. I think that should be a replacement. I do too. Now, I agree with that. If they replace the TNT title, I agree with that. If they drop the TNT title, I would be perfectly fine with that. Oh God, we know who your dad is, Tony Khan. Sharad Khan is your dad.
I'm looking at this shit right now on fucking Wikipedia.
Yeah, he's looking you up,
he's
motherfucker.
Right. His name is Anthony.
That's cool. He's
Anthony.
Anthony.
He's American. He was born in Champaign, Illinois.
I just don't understand why he won't take the time out. He's going to run his mouth in the comment section, but he won't come on here and talk face. That's about as rad as Rob Black not messaging back. I mean, come on now. You big money motherfucker, come on here and talk.
Your mama's name is Ann Carlson.
Yeah, what he said.
Khan.
Anybody else got any questions while Tony Khan and Titanic here have the floor? Oh, this is fucking great. I agree. They do need women's tag belts. I agree with that. I think they should do away with the TBS belt.
Hey, Dick, you was the promoter of the year in 2019.
Hey, he was born October 10th in 1982.
Yeah, it's right here on Wikipedia, you dumb fuck. I'm older than you are. He was the best booker of 2020 and 2021, too. Guess who was 19? Titanic, motherfucker.
Oh, God, I'm done. Fuck it. Tony Khan, come on here, motherfucker. Send me.
Do I need to let you know that you're fucking worth $7 billion, too, you stupid as shit?
God damn. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to tag that motherfucker in Twitter on this. He's going to love it. Oh, shit. He going to fucking message me and be like, that shit's great.
Let him know it's a bot, though, because I wouldn't really say mean things like this to a real person. I can't stand fucking bots.
Oh, God. I agree, Pyro. I'm excited for some very athletic matches at Forbidden Door. It should be good. Yes, I'm going to share your comment up here on the screen. Yes, yeah, I agree.
I need you to put that up there so I can see it. I'm too busy Wikipedia and Mr. Khan here.
It's Ann Carlson Khan is his mother's name, sir, right there.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, I don't know why he's arguing with you. You said that. That would be cool. I didn't know that main event belts actually did read leather work. That's a good thing to know. I normally go through A&J's belts or fandoms and places like that to get mine. That or I holler at my dude in Texas. He does real good read leather work too. But that is good to know. Oh, God. Guys, I can't believe we got Tony Khan on here talking shit today. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody got any questions for Tony Khan since he's on here? Type them in the thing. I'll throw them up on the thing, and I'll read them to him since he probably can't read. Been following the Good Brothers and the Briscoes feud. No, I have not. Didn't even know they were in a feud.
Hey, Tony, have you ever lost your virginity yet?
Oh, I didn't know that. So the Briscoes are in Impact?
Yes.
Okay,
well,
so
they were.
I didn't know they were having a feud. I'll have to check that out. Oh, apparently he's the co-owner of the Jaguars.
Oh, I know that.
Okay. I knew that too, but I was just being a smart ass.
Hey, you own a fucking soccer company too. Are they still fucking working or what?
I did get mine from AJ's belts, and the leather wasn't that good, so I'm going to get it real leather. Yeah, he's got different type of leather. You have to be specific with him. Okay, Tony Khan says TEH. I don't know what the fuck that means. Then he says the.
Okay.
They uploaded a video on their YouTube channel. I'll have to check that out. That's good to know about that.
Oh, hey, yeah.
He says, have you lost yours?
Yeah, to his mama.
Oh, Jesus. Whew. I'm out. I'm done.
So, I had a kid try to steal my belt the other night.
Oh, God.
The one that you had made for me.
Yes. Did you beat his ass?
Well, at first I was trying to be nice, but then I found out he belonged to that one guy that hit me in the eye.
Oh.
So, yeah, I whooped his ass.
Beat his kid. That's right. Beat the motherfucker's ass. Tony Khan asked if you lost yours. That's fucking great. Man, I'll have to check out the Briscoe thing though, for real. I love the Briscoes and I love the Good Brothers. Huge fan of both teams.
I like the Good Brothers.
I do too, man. And they are hilarious. Have you seen their? I love their shows they do.
Yeah, I watch them every once in a while.
They come
across on my YouTube. I play YouTube practically all the time.
Carl Anderson is one of the most down to earth, cool dudes I've ever hung out with and worked with. When we were in, when New Orleans for Mania, he was fucking phenomenal to talk to. I'm the owner and chairman of True Media Networks.
Very good. I saw that too.
I'm glad you can look shit up on Wikipedia, man. That's awesome.
Well, I am the owner, the founder, and the president.
CCWA, right?
CCWA.
Next question here is from Pyro Ninja. Any update on the Ring of Honor TV deal? No. Tony Khan, they want to know if there's been any update on the Ring of Honor TV deal. When are you getting Ring of Honor on TV, you fucking jackass? Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. Carnage Rage just sent this in. Josh Alexander for the G1 Climax. That is awesome. I like that idea. Apparently this is his sister's name.
Oh, is she hot?
I don't know. And he don't know yet. He doesn't know yet. IDK. Wonder if he was riding a bicycle through New Orleans earlier.
With the small packer?
Probably. Oh. Tony Khan doesn't even know about his own fucking Ring of Honor TV deal. That's wonderful.
He's going to mow the yard at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, he's real fucking smart. If you're the owner of True Media Networks, I mean, I don't know what True Media Networks is, but why don't you get with them to put your shit on TV, right? I mean, if it's a network, what kind of network is it?
Hold on, let me look it up.
Look it up. Get on it, Titanic. Carnage Ray said, I like New Japan, but my heart always belongs to Pro Wrestling Noah. I need to watch some more Pro Wrestling Noah. Where can I watch that? I mean, I found some things on YouTube, but it's been really hard to get a lot of the pro wrestling. I would love to watch some of it. I heard that they have a really good product.
Their corporate office is in Boston.
Corporate office. So
hold on, I'm pulling up the website.
Okay. Oh God, he said something else. He graduated at the University of Laboratory High School.
I graduated Buffalo Island Central, motherfucker. You graduate Bay?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Oh.
I don't like the idea of Athena fighting Jade. I'm more for Statlander versus Jade. I agree. Size difference.
I want to fight Jade.
Yeah, no shit. But the size difference, yeah, I like Statlander and Jade. That'd be a really good match. I got a bad feeling though that they actually won't let Athena.
Okay, so you see a bunch of the stuff that you see on TV when they're like talking about players and player stats.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Oh, okay, so it's not really important.
There you go. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's kind of blurry, but yeah. So, anybody else got any more questions for the graduate of high school, Tony Khan?
I'm glad he passed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you made it out of high school, dude. I thought you had a college degree.
True Media Networks. I wonder if I can get a job. Hey, can I get a job?
Tony Khan, will you fucking hire us, man? I need to pay the bills, bro. Hire me, you son bitch. I bet I could outbook you. He don't like being talked shit to. This poor bot ain't gonna like us. It's gonna go.
Hold on, they gotta hold on. I might be able to. Hold on, let me careers.
Careers. Oh shit, he's gonna apply for a Tony Khan job. He's gonna be a con man.
Expected value podcast. Hold on, we might be able to boost up our shit.
Oh, wait, go do it. I'm gonna fucking message. My alma mater is UIUC BS Finance. Oh wow, look at there. That's cool.
Do what?
His alma mater is UIUC. He's got a bachelor in science and finance. Yeah, I got a bachelor in science of go fuck yourself, buddy.
I've got a bachelor in bullshit.
Right. Mr. Tony Elite, give Danhausen his blimp or be cursed. Do it, motherfucker. Give him his fucking blimp. He says he'll hire your mom, Carl.
Oh, that's cool. My mom needs a job. My mom needs one.
Oh, God. We're being harassed by a Tony Khan bot. Somebody get the real Tony Khan on the fucking phone, okay? Because we're being harassed by a Tony Khan bot, and I'm about to fucking. This is great shit. Oh, it's fucking.
This shit's fucking picked up.
Oh man, I love it. I'm fixing to have to send fucking Jillian a message. Hey, get Tony on the phone, motherfucker.
Here, I'm gonna pull up the page. Wait, is this my page?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm watching it from my page. I need to watch it from your page.
Oh God.
I can't watch it from. I gotta watch it from your page in order to see it.
In order to see what?
I need to watch your page so I can see the comments.
Oh, do they pop up? I didn't know they popped up.
Yeah, they comment. Yeah, during the live feed, they'll pop up in your.
Tony Khan, that's it. You've been cursed. Pyro Ninja has cursed you, you punk ass bitch. You didn't give him his damn blimp, and you're talking about Carl's mom, and you've been fucking cursed. God bless. Being harassed by fucking. I make more money than your company, Titanic.
Oh. No shit.
Oh God! If you're the real Tony Khan, you might, but I don't think you make more money than we do, brother.
I mean, damn! If I made more money, you think I'd be doing this show from my bed on a weekly basis?
Well, yeah, because we like to fuck around. Oh God! Look, I love that we have serious people on here. Thank you, Carnage Rage. I hope the fans in Japan are getting to cheer again because that's the way, only way we're going to get Bryan Danielson back. I agree, or get Bryan Danielson.
I got the finger.
Yeah, he gave you the finger. You're making this much. At least I'm getting fucked, brother.
I've been getting fucked for a while for my other company.
Oh, God. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I don't know if it's a bot. I don't know if it's a person that just stole Tony Khan's name and his fucking picture.
I don't know, but I would. You know what? I want to be his friend.
I do too. This is fucking funny. Oh, this is great. We got fucking Tony Khan. Hell, we had Vince McMahon on. What was it, last week?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put
He's going to bed now.
We're boring. Maybe it is Tony Khan. Who knows? Well, if it's Tony Khan, he don't know how to fucking write wear the shit.
And you go back to the college of know your role. Shut your fucking mouth.
He graduated from the University of High School. Well, goodbye, you fucking con man. Confident about the forbidden door, and for people who aren't familiar with New Japan, they're in for a treat. That is true. If people have not seen New Japan, they will be definitely in for a treat.
Thing is, are people going to actually watch it?
Well, I mean, it sold out. And I figure there will be people that buy it. I don't think it'll do as good as they think it will. I think that'll be their first mistake, is thinking that this is going to be a massive selling pay-per-view event. Right off the bat, I don't think that's going to happen. But we never know. There could be enough people in Japan that want to buy it, and enough people here in America that want to buy it, that it does become a massive pay-per-view event for them. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if they're promoting this shit in Japan. Is New Japan even talking about it on their product?
It would be smart for them to do.
Well, I'm sure they are. I'm just saying, I'm being hypothetical.
Oh. Well, I don't know if they are.
Right. I mean, if they are, then great. If they're not, then they're really not going to benefit off of it. That's a very good assumption. I was under the impression that the Forbidden Door is going to be an annual event, Pyro Ninja. That is something I'm not sure about. I think that if Tony Khan has his way about it, I think it would be. So maybe it'll work out. I mean, it would be cool. I've been reading Wrestling Report. Apparently, Smojo will be back in time for Forbidden Door, and I hope to God he's fighting Ishii. Yeah, that'd be a really good fucking match, him and Ishii.
Who the fuck is Ishii?
Ishii's the Stone Pitbull, I think, if I'm not mistaken. The little old dude with the fucking solid-ass head.
What about Ibushi?
Ibushi?
Yeah,
Kenta Ibushi? I think he was supposed to take on CM Punk, wasn't he? I don't know. I can't keep up with some of their fucking names, bro.
No, that's the guy the guy that got his ass whooped by Jericho that busted him open. What's his name start with an M?
I can remember. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wrong one. We got a new guy on here, Michael Marriott. Hello, I found your channel on my For More You page. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. Please subscribe. Yeah, they've been talking about it during promos and doing the shows on commentary. Okay, good deal. So they have been promoting it. I haven't been watching a lot of New Japan product, which I'll be honest, I hadn't watched a lot of wrestling at all this week. We did not watch Dynamite Wednesday night.
I did.
We were not in the condo. We were somewhere else. Correction, Kenta Ibushi. Okay, thank you. Or Kota Ibushi.
Kota.
Yeah. Correction. Thank you. I'm glad. I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched. Big fan of AEW. We are too, but we like to shit talk Tony Khan. He was just on the show with us, but he ran off.
Yeah, y'all were watching that shit. Come on now.
He was in the comments, but he wouldn't come on live.
Tanahashi.
So, yeah, Tanahashi. I know who you're talking about now. I like Tanahashi.
Hangman wrestled Dave Finlay the other day.
How was that match?
It was all right. There was some fuck ups, but
on whose part? Or could you tell?
Both. What's Jay White supposed to do?
I don't know.
Have you heard anything?
No, I have not. What's this? Apparently, he is at the moment being punished and suspended for 6 months, from what I heard. Who's being punished and suspended? Tanahashi? What happened? What have I missed? Whoa. Yeah, Michael, I figure it was a bot too, but I mean, I'd still talk shit to Tony Khan either way. I'm just saying, if Forbidden Door goes well, this will be huge for the wrestling community.
Okay, so right now, the updated card is this.
Okay.
AEW Interim World Championship, Jon Moxley versus Hiroshi Tanahashi or Hiroki Goto.
Okay.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know who the second one is. I know who the first one
is. AEW All-Atlantic Championship. So far, you got Pac versus the winner of Miro, Ethan Page versus the winner of Malachi Black and Penta Oscuro, plus versus the winner of the IWGP match, New Japan match. And then you've got presumed IWGP World Championship match. The winner of Okada and Jay White versus the winner of Hangman and Adam Cole.
Really?
One of those two will be facing Okada, the winner of Okada and Jay White.
That'll be interesting.
And then it looks like United Empire versus FTR and what's that people called? Trent and Rocky Romero.
The best Roppongi Vice.
Roppongi Vice.
So Ibushi is suspended? What did he do? I don't know. That's a good question. I want to know what he did. You think Hangman's going to win? Probably. Sounds like a good card. Yeah, it does. It does sound like a good card so far. I think Jay White and Adam Cole would have a good match. I also think Adam Cole and Okada would have a really good fucking match. I could see them two going for a while. I think I would lean more toward wanting to see Adam Cole and Okada and Jay White and Hangman. Really, I think that would be a really good setup.
Well, whoever the two going for the title would be one match, and then you have the other. You know they're going to put both of them on the paper.
Yeah, they'd be stupid not to. But it's not our show, and if Tony Khan hadn't left, I could have asked him, what the plans were, and he could give us some fucking spoilers, and we could do some rumor and innuendo shit around here, and give everybody kind of a heads up of what's coming. But Tony Khan had to go to bed, or mow his yard, or whatever he was going to go do. I agree, Pyro Ninja. I agree. Not being mean here, but just being blunt. Shouldn't Wardlow have gold now? I think he should have had the TNT Championship a while back before they screwed him out of it. But I get where they were going. They were building for him in the MJF angle, and they've got this angle going on now, with the MJF situation. So you kind of got to wonder what they're doing. They're trying to make it look like he doesn't even work for them anymore. I mean, they're really going out of their way to not associate themselves with Tony Khan at all, or with MJF at all. You know what I mean? They're really, really removing everything they can. They're trying not to mention him. They're trying. I mean, he's been removed from their wrestling store and all that. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting situation. Let's see here. Do you think announce the participants of the G1 Climax at Dominion or Forbidden Door? I bet they announced some at both, to be honest with you. I may be wrong. They may announce a couple at Forbidden Door and then at Dominion. I don't know.
I think if some will get put on Forbidden Door if AEW has some people in it.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then that will go to show if they're going to continue working together.
Yeah, because and like you said earlier, I think this is more of an AEW pay-per-view. I think that I don't think New Japan really has a lot of say-so in it, if you ask me. I think this is more of a Tony Khan. They're supposed to be working together, but I think that Tony Khan has more of a hand in it and say-so in it than anyone else. And honestly, that will be one of his biggest downfalls. I hate to say that, but the fact that he thinks he knows so much and that he's doing so great will be one of his biggest downfalls when it comes to the booking and the product draw. And I think that has a lot of problems with their viewership as well, to be honest with you. But,
hey, what do you listen to My World?
Occasionally. I know Jeff, didn't he quit? I thought he went back to Vince.
He did, but he still does pay. He does.
Oh, okay.
They're still doing it. I sent in a question.
Yeah. Did they answer it?
No, I don't know. Well, they're going to be doing that. They're recording that this weekend.
Okay. I'll have to listen to it then.
Hopefully they did it. I can't remember what I put. I was going to ask some stupid since you took out the Bullet Club and the Horsemen, WCW. When you gonna be taking out WWE?
Let's see here. Yeah, I feel you. And I know they love their long-term storytelling, but he is red hot right now, and I think now is the time to pull the trigger on him before he loses his momentum. I can agree there. I mean, I don't understand why he wasn't elevated immediately to superstar status and was more of a
Oh,
top match.
he's got a 20 to versus. He got 20 against one match, handicap match, Wednesday night.
Oh, okay. Wow. There you go. Interesting situation there. Let's see. I hope Samoa Joe is going to be in the G1 Climax. Yeah, I think he would do good in it. I think several guys would really.
Exactly what is the fucking Climax?
I'm not sure. I know it's a tournament. I think it's like the best in the. I don't want to say like the best in the world, but they take some of the best wrestlers that they can get and put them in the G1 Climax and put on great fucking matches. And then they get down to the final one who wins. But I've never really dug into that. I've never understood it. I'm a wrestling historian to a point, but I've never been a wrestling in Japan historian. I need to do more research on the Japanese wrestling. I've been doing a lot of research on wrestling here in America. And I know that
I got into it when Jericho hit Japan.
Right. I got into it when AJ and them were over there, but I didn't really study it much. And then when they kind of dropped off, I kind of dropped off. And then I know Brock was over there. I watched a little bit, and then Jericho got into it. I really got into it because they were doing a lot with Jericho.
Right.
Let's see here. The best heavyweight wrestlers from all over the world compete in a round-robin tournament. That's what it is. Okay. So they compete in a round-robin tournament. There you go. Yeah, but we have already seen Wardlow knock out like 100 security guards. So do we really want to see that or see him in a title match? It's a good fucking question. I mean, Wardlow's a beast. If they were to push him right, I think they could kind of do him the way they're doing Jade Cargill, to be honest with you. They could really put a belt on him, make him undefeated. Granted, he wouldn't be undefeated, but he could have a nice long streak because, the only losses he had were because he was screwed. But, it is what it is. I mean, I feel like I don't want to say that Tony Khan mishandles a lot of booking the way Vince did and does, but Tony Khan is starting to get very much WWE-esque writing, if you ask me.
Right.
He's starting to it's kind of like monkey see, monkey do. I've seen this. I grew up watching this, so I'm going to try it with these guys and hope for the best and do this and do that. And I just think that there is a point where Tony Khan needs to realize that, yes, people want the old school stuff. They want to see legitimate pro wrestling. They want to see people in the ring kicking ass. They want to see the blood. They want to see the guts. They like the flame throwing, the hardcore. They like all that crazy shit. But they don't like some of the dumb shit where you're, just it doesn't make any sense. I mean, and I get it that they want to tell the long-term story, but they've got to think about the fact that they don't have that many pay-per-views, so they need to quit trying to build their long-term stories to last for their pay-per-views. And in my opinion, and I may be wrong here, and correct me if I am, but they give a lot of shit away. Like, they got Blood and Guts coming up on a Wednesday night again. They're doing a hair versus hair match with Santana and Jericho. They got another Battle of the Belts 3 coming up.
Who's losing their hair?
Jericho.
Really?
I think so. I think Chris is losing it. I may be wrong, but I think Chris is losing it. That's my prediction on
Going
that.
back to short hair again?
I think so. That or going bald. I mean, he's got a bad bald spot anyway. He has to comb over his hair and get extensions.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. He's been getting extensions for a bit. I mean, he has long hair. Don't get me wrong, but he has a bald spot like back here somewhere. If you watch at certain angles, you can see it really bad.
Yeah, I've got one too.
I do too. That's why I keep mine cut and let the top grow. But I think he'll lose on that, and they're going to have the blood and guts match. I don't think blood and guts should be something they do on free TV though. You know what I'm saying? I think.
Tony Khan already left.
Yeah, I know he left, but I don't understand. Let's see here. I don't like that they announce matches so far ahead of time because yes, it does make them more predictable. I agree there. Let's see. I say Kyle O'Reilly and John Moxley put on one hell of a match last Wednesday. Was that this Wednesday that I missed? Did they wrestle each other? I'll have to.
That was the they did their little one night tournament to see who was going to go on to Forbidden Door for the title.
That's right. I forgot about that.
It was fucking awesome.
I'll have to go back and watch that. If I believe you. I'm not saying that it wasn't good because fucking Kyle O'Reilly.
It's stiff.
Oh, I believe it. John Moxley's a hell of a wrestler, so is Kyle O'Reilly, and they both work stiff. And when they're in there with each other, and they know they can trust each other not to get pissed off, they'll work stiff, and that's great. I love that. I love it when people are willing to be stiffer with each other and actually enjoy.
Making it look good.
Right. That's what it's all about. And man, it kills me sometimes when people put matches on and they just don't look worth a shit. Let's see here. Put Kyle O'Reilly in the G1. If Bryan Danielson can't make, I agree there. If Bryan's hurt bad enough that he can't do G1, I think Kyle O'Reilly should take his place. I also think Kyle O'Reilly should be in it either way, and so should Danielson.
Danielson's going to be in Nashville.
Yeah, he's going to be at the Starcast.
Yep.
They're still playing up like they don't know who Flair's opponent is. I really think they're going to announce it as Sting, though. Him and FTR versus Sting and the Rock and Roll Express. I may be wrong. But
so far, they have announced a Horseman.
Right.
They've announced a lot of people.
Yes, they have. They really have.
I wonder if I got a Facebook page.
The Starcast?
Yeah.
I know they've got a Twitter because they tweeted something out the other day, and I started following it, but I don't know if they have a Facebook page.
Look at her.
They do have a Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
You guys still think Wheeler Yuta is doing good or no? Where has he been?
He worked this past weekend. This past week.
Okay,
he was didn't they said he was doing something else. He had been doing something else. So far they're doing the roast of Ric Flair, the last ride with the Horseman, Foley is Pod, the sessions, Bryan Danielson and Renee. What's next with Johnny Gargano? 30 years.
30 years what?
30 years later with Bret Hart.
There you go.
About his match with Davey Boy.
Oh, okay.
In London.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
Kevin Nash's new podcast, Click This.
Oh, wow.
And the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. Yeah.
All righty. Well, that makes some sense.
The Hardys are going to be there at Starcast.
Yeah, they announced the Hardys, and they're supposed to be announcing more people along the way.
Bender Wrestle Warehouse will be there. DDP will be there.
I wonder if he's going to be doing yoga.
Uh,
I
the current knockout tag team champion, Janelle Dashwood, will be there.
Yeah.
Get a $25 photo with an autograph 25 or a combo of 40.
Yeah, some of them prices are ridiculous. I'm just gonna say that much.
Hey,
I was
this looks
looking.
like a chick that used to do the dancing with
Brodus
Summer
Clay.
Rae. Danielle Monet.
Yeah.
Summer Rae. 25, 25, and 40. Or you can get you a new Ric Flair shirt.
We got a question here. Do you think Hook should go after the Ring of Honor Pure Championship before the TNT title? That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think Hook is really going to be something if they do him right, if they don't drop the ball with him. Here's another comment here. I think it would be interesting if Hook went after the FTW championship. He'd at least give that belt some credibility to it. Oh, no, I got to take exception to that, Pyro Ninja, because I love Ricky Starks, and Ricky Starks is a hometown New Orleans boy from right here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I got to have Ricky Starks back because Ricky Starks is really a good champion. I think the problem with the FTW belt needing credibility is the fact that it shouldn't be there. Not trying to be mean about it. It's not recognized by any company. It never has been. It's a Taz made belt. It's a Taz carried belt. It's whoever he gives it to. It's cool that they did it, but I think the FTW title has served whatever purpose they wanted it to serve. And I think it just needs to go home. I think they need to do something with the belt and get rid of it. Because I don't think there's any purpose in it. And you're right. Yeah, you're right. It was never even recognized in ECW. I mean, that was
The Briscoes are going to be at StarCast.
That's awesome. That's awesome at all. Oh man. That'll make it worth it alone right there just to see the fucking Briscoes and hang out with them. They're funny as hell. But no, I mean, I think the FTW title really just needs to disappear. It's never been recognized as an actual belt. I think to sum it up, I think it would do good for Hook to go for the Pure Championship because he can do the pure style wrestling and he would make the matches entertaining. I mean, and I like Wheeler Yuta, don't get me wrong, but when Wheeler Yuta had the match with Rhett Titus, I didn't like the match. It wasn't entertaining to me. And I like old school wrestling. I like the, get in there and do hold for hold and move for move. I love the chain wrestling. I love being brought into it and watching and seeing how technically sound someone is. I love that. But it kills me that you take people out there that really and I no disrespect to Rhett Titus because apparently he does have charisma and I've seen him in other matches and he does entertain. But apparently when him and Wheeler Yuta were out there, he knew he was losing, so he was disappointed and he didn't really give it his all. And it was so predictable. And it was just kind of heartbreaking in that sense that the match was not as entertaining. I think Wheeler Yuta and Hook would have a great match. I also think that Hook should go straight for the TNT Championship. Hell, maybe at some point if he puts on more bulk and gets bigger, that he'd be a good heavyweight champion. But Hook is fucking incredible. I mean, to be Taz's kid, I was not expecting him to come out and wrestle like that. But he is. Go ahead. You got excited about something. I seen the look on your face. Tell us what you got.
All right. So I'm going through here to see who's all going to be here.
Yeah.
At the thing.
You froze.
Jerry Jarrett. Nick Aldis.
Oh, at StarCast?
Yeah. X-Pac. The Steiner Brothers.
Oh.
Buff. Jeff Jarrett. Tyler Breeze.
Oh, wow.
Renee. Eric Bischoff. Nia Jax.
Wow.
Teddy Long. Kerry Morton.
Oh, wow.
Hold on. Tony, of course.
Yeah.
Davey Boy Jr. Smith. You know, Davey Smith.
But
Miro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and the referee for the Flair match
Oh yeah.
is shoot over here. He is right here. Tommy Young.
Young. Wow. The reason Taz created that championship is because he never had a fair shot at Shane Douglas. That would make sense. Yeah, and it'd be believable for him to beat Yuta. I agree. Yeah, in due time, Hook should be TNT champion, but not if they're putting on Wardlow first. Let Wardlow have a good run, then Hook should have a good. I agree there. I do not think Hook should take it off of Wardlow though until he gets bigger. Hook's going to have to definitely put on some size before he can take the championship off of Wardlow if they were to put it on him. I mean, if Tony Khan hadn't ran off, he could have been hearing all this excellent advice because, I mean, not only have we given him excellent advice, but you guys, especially you, Pyro Ninja and Carnage Rage, y'all have been giving us some excellent ideas for some fucking amazing matches that Tony Khan could really pull his head out of his ass and listen to and put on a good show. And I think if he would do that, he might draw bigger fucking numbers, okay, and get a bigger fan base than WWE, since that's all that matters, right? Fucking Tony Khan bot, right?
Let me tell you about some weird, stupid shit. You know how people always be back talking to everybody else around here in the Memphis area?
Yeah.
You know, everybody talks about everybody else's wrestling company.
Yeah.
Okay, so Johnny Dawson's fixing to start up a wrestling company.
Uh-oh.
Bloodseed Wrestling.
Yeah.
Talking about Dustin, been shit-talking Dustin and everything. Guess who the fuck shows up on Memphis TV this morning?
Johnny Dawson.
On Dustin's wrestling company.
Gotta eat some crow sometime in your fucking life. Oh, I love it. Carnage Rage. That is funny. Yes, you never know if he actually went to bed. He might be listening. If he is listening, fuck Tony Khan. Look at there, Pyro Ninja mic drop. Do I need to drop a pipe bomb for him like MJF?
Hold on. Oh, fuck Jimmy Hart.
Yes. Speaking of, let's plug the Pepper Palace. You ever been to a Pepper Palace?
Never heard of it.
Dude, you gotta go to one of these fucking places. They're awesome. They got like watermelon barbecue and key lime barbecue and all kinds of different fucking seasonings. And they sell the nitro gummy bears that we've eaten. And they have the toe of Satan and all kinds of cool shit. Like they have hot sauces and they have really good barbecue sauces. Like we brought home, mother-in-law got blackberry barbecue to take home to my brother-in-law and them. I brought home some watermelon, some cinnamon apple, and key lime because I love key lime. So I mean, there you go. But yeah, check out the Pepper Palace, man. They're fucking awesome. They've got them in. I seen the Gulfport has one. I know there's one in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I think there's one in Branson, Missouri. I know there's one in New Orleans. It's fucking huge. I know there's one in Panama. We were just in Panama. They have one there. Also here it says, I know EC3 has a wrestling promotion. That promotion sucks. I'm sorry. I agree. I'm going to completely let's talk about that real quick. The Control Your Narrative. Have you seen any of that product, Titanic?
No, but I don't know where to find it.
On Fight, go into the account. There's actually a couple of shows that I watched just to see how it was, and I felt like I should get a refund on my money. I actually paid for those. I don't pay for a lot of shit, but I paid for those just to
how
see
much were they?
I think they were like $10, something like that. But they take them into like an old abandoned warehouse, trashy, nasty looking place. It's Control Your Narrative. The machine didn't want you. The machine, broke you, and they try to tell the story and things like that. And it just, I don't know. It really, they belittle them. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's stupid. It really is. And the matches aren't really matches. They're more, it's like watching a fucking movie, in my opinion. A shitty fucking movie. A low budget, shitty fucking movie. that just sucks. I don't know anything about Terminus and Josh Grisham. Carnage Rage, thank you for bringing them up. I will definitely have to look up and start watching Terminus to see how good that is.
The NWA show's on.
Yes, I know it is.
And Titus is at the ring.
Titus is at the ring.
Yeah, I guess they're fixing to have their match. I don't see him with this pterodactyl girl.
No, they don't come out with him anymore. He ain't a funkadactyl. Did it? Yeah, it started earlier. Sorry, started at 7. No, I don't.
Where are they at tonight?
They are in Knoxville, Tennessee. Yeah, him and Mims are
fixing looks like
to wrestle.
Tom Green refereeing.
Maybe.
You remember that show? Tom Green?
Yeah.
What it looks like. Who's the little guy that goes with
Tyrus? I have no clue. I know that he's part of Austin Idol's company. But I guess
supposed to be somebody. Yeah.
I guess we need to wrap it up. I think dinner's done. The wife just come and signaled me, so I'm going to go eat dinner, find out if we're going back to Party Town and go watch some NWA.
Okay.
But
I'm going to try to see how long I can watch this.
If you're available tomorrow, maybe we can come back on and do talk about the NWA show and give everybody 2 for 1 since we weren't able to do Thirsty Thursday with them.
That'll work. I ain't got shit going on.
I mean, mother-in-law will be leaving in the morning, making her trip back, so I will have her text you tonight. But if you guys are listening, make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going to be trying to do the 2 for 1 deal for you. And if Tony Khan is listening, we would like to get you on the show. I don't know what it would take to get. I'm not fucking paying you. You make more money than me, right?
In a fucking 5 minutes, he had to go to a fucking dinner. He went to bed. He had to fucking mow the yard. He had to go play with himself.
Your mom?
He had to go hire my mom. And he had to go find out that he was actually
related to
he was almost my stepson.
Oh God. Oh shit. All right. Only here on Dynasty of Wrestling and On Deck with Titanic can you get us talking shit with Tony Khan, right? Thank you, Mr. Khan, for coming on. We appreciate it. If you want to come back and join us tomorrow, we'll tell you to go fuck yourself again.
I wonder what promoter we're gonna get tomorrow.
I don't know, man. We've had Vince McMahon and now we've had Tony Khan.
What time do we want to get on tomorrow?
I have no fucking idea when I wake up. Depending on what I do tonight. If I go out tonight, I probably won't wake up until 11.
Oh, well, I ain't going nowhere.
I don't know if I am either, but I know that dinner's done. The wife just gave me the look and blew me a kiss. It's time to eat. So,
okay.
I'm going to wrap her up. Guys, we appreciate it. Much love. As always, thank you to everyone who joined us, and we will see you guys again. And like I said, we will plan on doing a show tomorrow. Tip your strippers, tip your waitress, send us some money.
Son, you better have grass in bed. Don't make me come get you, Tony.
Yeah, Tony Khan. Take your ass to bed, you little punk bitch.
Thanks for everybody that commented tonight.
We got another comment. Hold on. Oh, wow. Yeah, we don't want you on our fucking page, you dipshit.
Who is it?
What a name. I don't want to read that name out loud.
Put it on there.
I'll send you. No, it's a very inappropriate name.
That's okay. We've been inappropriate all day.
No, it's very inappropriate. And whoever's putting that up there is a very inappropriate fucking person. Are you looking at it? They should be kicked off fucking YouTube for having that name. It's not even funny.
Oh.
Did you find it? Yeah. They're going to hell worse than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very fucking inappropriate. But anyway, thank you to everyone else, but that piece of shit there. who tuned into the show. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. And we will see you down the road.